What's the best car brand in the world? Toyota, Ford, Mercedes, Ferrari, Lamborghini? We all have our favourites, but behind the badge, there's a business, and that's where things get interesting. This isn't just about horsepower, it's about strategy, reputation, marketing, profit, and legacy. So today, we're going on a journey to try to decide the best car based on the key metrics, from everyday workhorses to billionaire play toys, and figure out who truly rules the road. Chapter 1. The Everyday Titans. Toyota, Ford, Hyundai. Toyota didn't become the world's top-selling car manufacturer by accident. It became one by mastering the boring stuff. Their story starts after World War II in a struggling Japan. The company introduced a simple concept, Kaizen, which means continuous improvement in Japanese. They focused on eliminating waste, fine-tuning every production step, and empowering workers to innovate from the factory floor. By the 1980s, Toyota had become a global force. Today, they sell over 10 million cars per year and employ 370,000 people, bringing in $275 billion annually. Their Toyota Corolla is the best-selling car of all time, with 50 million sales since its introduction, because it just works. Now compare that to Ford. Founded in 1903, they pioneered the assembly line, but over time, they've become more regional. While they dominate in the US, with the F-150 being the best-selling car in America last year, Ford's global game lags behind Toyota's consistency. Still, Ford sells 4.2 million vehicles per year, employs 170,000 people, and makes about $174 billion in revenue. And then there's Hyundai, the dark horse from South Korea. Once mocked for quality in the 1990s, Hyundai flipped the narrative with aggressive warranty offers and design innovation. In 2023, they sold 7.2 million cars through the Hyundai, Kia, and Genesis brands. Their strategy was to undercut on price, over-deliver on features, and it's working. Hyundai employ about 250,000 people worldwide, bringing in $127 billion in revenue last year. Chapter 2. The prestige players. Mercedes, BMW, and Audi. Mercedes-Benz don't sell cars, they sell identity. Their vehicles have long been status symbols, but the real secret is engineering. The S-Class isn't just a luxury car, it's a sneak peek into the future of automotive technology. And with $156 billion in revenue and 2 million units sold annually, their profit margins are massive. Here's the thing. Mercedes doesn't compete on price, it competes on perceived value. Safety, innovation, reputation, it's built into the business model. Their advertising leans heavy into aspiration, not affordability. The customer base are usually older, wealthier, legacy driven. Now compare that to BMW. Their brand skews younger, aimed at professionals who want luxury and sportiness. Their ultimate driving machine slogan isn't just clever, it's consistent. BMW sells around 2.4 million units annually, earning $152 billion. Audi sits slightly below in flash, but punches above in tech. Backed by the Volkswagen Group, Audi benefits from shared innovation platforms and spends big on performance and design. They lean heavily into clean, modern branding and aggressive electric vehicle adoption. Now, on to the fun ones. Chapter 3. The luxury and supercars. Ferrari, Rolls-Royce, Bugatti, and more. Let's start with Ferrari. They sell fewer than 14,000 cars per year, but rake in $6 billion. Their 25% profit margin is one of the highest in the industry. Every Ferrari is bespoke, tailored to its owner. Some models require an invitation just to buy it. The brand is deeply tied to F1, with the GOAT of the sport, Michael Schumacher, winning 5 world championships in the dominant Ferrari. Their marketing often doesn't even look like marketing. It's heritage, prestige, and performance all rolled into one. There's even an option for new buyers to fly to Maranello in Italy, visit Ferrari HQ, and watch their vehicle come to life before driving it home across the Italian countryside. It's a business model built on experience, not just the vehicle. Porsche, meanwhile, is the opposite of exclusivity. They sold over 320,000 cars in 2022, and they do it with ruthless German efficiency. They're the only brand in the supercar category that scales like Toyota and still holds elite brand status. The Porsche 911 remains one of the most admired sports cars of all time. Lamborghini, Bugatti, and McLaren are all much smaller in scale. Lamborghini sold 9,200 units in 2022, and Bugatti sold less than 1,000. Their cars are loud, brash, impractical, and that's the point. Bugatti's Chiron, with its $3 million price tag, is a mechanical masterpiece. Some people buy it just to say they can. They ran a great marketing campaign about how the Chiron could go from 0 to 400 kilometers per hour in 42 seconds. Rolls-Royce, on the other hand, aren't selling modes of transport. They're selling hand-built experiences, with each vehicle averaging at $400,000. They sold over 6,000 vehicles in 2022 and had a revenue of $23 billion last year. Their marketing is almost non-existent because their customers aren't scrolling YouTube, they're networking in private clubs. Chapter 4. Marketing and motorsport. BMW and Mercedes spend hundreds of millions on aspirational campaigns. Porsche dominates Le Mans, while Mercedes made headlines with their F1 team led by Lewis Hamilton. Even Honda plays in MotoGP and Formula E. Hyundai leads into Olympic sponsorships and grassroots motorsport. Ford and Chevy still battle in NASCAR and Rallycross. Everyone's playing a different game. Chapter 5. The quality breakdown. If you're looking for the best value, it's Toyota. The company with the best marketing strategy, in my opinion, is Ferrari, the face of the supercar world and Formula 1. Best innovation would have to go to Mercedes. The most prestige and class is without a doubt Rolls-Royce, bespoke, limited and luxurious. If you're looking for the best performance per dollar, the BMW is meant to be fun to drive, and you're not going to break the bank as much as some other cars on this list. And finally, the best emerging brand at the moment is Hyundai. They have strong innovation, good prices and long warranties. In the end, no car maker is best for everyone. You may have your own opinions, this is just what I found from research and experience. But from a business, branding and legacy standpoint, Ferrari, Toyota and Mercedes stand tall for very different reasons. The best car company is the one that builds trust, thrills emotion and balances the books. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and click on screen to watch a similar video to this one.